I'm going to make you a profitable day trader by showing you the secret high risk to reward ICT trading strategy that made me thousands in the market and also made many others pass their prop firm challenge, so you guys can actually do the same. Too many traders are overcomplicating these simple ICT concepts, and it's my job here at ICT Easy to make them easy for you to understand and really simplify them down. I want you guys to understand that this is a simple step-by-step process that I'm going to walk you through. It's a simple rule-based mechanical system, and if you can follow the simple rules that I'm about to share with you in this video for free, you will see yourself pass these prop firm challenges easily and actually become a profitable day trader in no time. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the pairs that we're going to be trading on is GBP USD, Euro USD, and GBP JPY. These are the pairs that it works best on. We're going to be looking at the 15-minute time frame and the 1-minute time frame only. Like I said, guys, these are the rules, so I don't want you to start adding things to it and changing things. These are the rules, stick to them and you will become profitable. We're going to be trading between 8 AM and 9 AM UK time, which is basically London open plus 1 hour. So whatever time that is for you in the States or anywhere else, in the States it's obviously 3 AM to 4 AM, but wherever you are, whatever London is, London open, we're going to be trading from London open plus 1 hour. We're going to be looking at order block, fair value gaps and liquidity, and we're going to be using this simple model to help explain the system. It's a very, very simple system and it's so effective, and it has one of the highest win rates that I've seen during my time trading GBP USD. So very simply, we're going to look for the market in blue, as you can see right here. Prior to 8 AM, which is signified by this vertical line, what we're going to do is mark out our liquidity highs and our liquidity lows. Once we've highlighted the liquidity highs and our liquidity lows, at 8 AM we are going to see a sweep of this high or this low, right? Once we've seen the sweep of the high, a sweep is basically referred to a break, right? Where you see the candle can actually go ahead and break it, but then close back in. That doesn't matter as long as the wick of the previous of this candle right here at 8 AM actually goes beyond the previous high or the low. That's when we're going to go ahead and get interested and start to zoom in on the 1-minute time frame. So let's just make this easier for you to understand. Over here we're going to look at the 15-minute time frame, and then once it actually sweeps the high, we're going to go down to the 1-minute time frame. On the 1-minute time frame, the structure you're going to see once the market's just recently broke this area is going to look something like this. So the markets make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is all within this region here. Then what we're going to look for is a break, right? We're going to see a break of a previous low, ideally with momentum in this area right here, and that's going to be known as a fair value gap that we're going to look for, right? That's just simply a displacement candle, right? So whenever we see a break of that, and don't worry, I will make another video explaining the fair value gaps to the T so you guys can simply understand it, right? So we're going to wait for a break of the previous low. When we've seen that break of the low, we're going to look for that fair value gap to target as an entry point. Once the market returns to that at any point, we're going to simply have our entry set here. Our stop loss not at the FVG, but we're going to have it above the candle that broke it. That's going to actually help us get a nice tight safe risk to reward, and then we're going to go ahead and target numerous other levels of liquidity, and that's going to generate you a simple high risk to reward sort of trade, and that's actually going to get you in and out of a trade very, very quickly because we are working within the 1-minute time frame. So that's the very, very simple model right there. Remember, we want to see that break once the 1 minute makes that structure with fair value or some sort of displacement, so we can actually target that to go the opposite direction. So it's very simple. Sweep of a previous high, let's say it sweeps the high, then we'll look for sells. If the market at this point here went and took out a low, we'd then look for the market structure on the 1 minute to go to the upside, right? Very, very simple process. So now let's get straight into the live market. But just before I do that, if you want me to pass your prop firm challenge or you want to get funded with a 100% guarantee, then this automated trading bot fast passing service is for you. Most people spend around $7,000 over 3 months before they reach their first ever funded account. But with this bot, you can actually avoid the waste of time, the money and the stress by letting it pass the challenge for you with a 100% guarantee. Our bot does not miss. It passes the challenge usually within a few hours on the same day. So you can actually be trading 6 figures live money the day after, making real profits. It's a zero risk investment. If we fail the challenge, you'll actually get a full refund, but we've never ever failed a single challenge for our clients ever. So get onto this while it's still available. The demand is extremely high and the group is growing at an extremely fast rate. Click the link in the description to get funded and change your life today, and do not waste time. All the testimonials, all the proof, even payout proof like here from myself is available for you guys to see and go ahead and act on. So go ahead, change your life and don't waste time. With that being said, let's get straight back to the video. So you can see right here, we actually are on GBP USD on the 15-minute time frame. We're here on the 5th of July and this is actually 9 AM. So let me go ahead and rewind it down to 8 AM. So 7:45 actually is perfect. So what we're going to look for here is the liquidity highs and liquidity lows prior to 8 AM. So I've already marked out a liquidity low right here, and the liquidity high that I'm going to mark out is right here. Once we can see the high swept, right, or a sweep of a high or even a low, we're then going to simply look on the 1 minute time frame to see what the market gives us. It's a very, very simple process. So now it's 7:45 and then we have 8 o'clock, right? Lots of volatility, guys. So we've seen a sweep of a high. What do we go and do next? We jump on the 1 minute time frame. On the 1 minute time frame, we are now going to look for a break of a low. So we're going to look for the market structure here to shift in our favor. So the market's coming down to this low, and it's actually come down to here and made a higher low right there. So what I want to look for is a break of this with momentum to then see a return and then a continuation. So let's see how this plays out. So it's now actually starting to potentially break, but this is actually not with a clear fair value. I need to see the next candle for it to give me an indication as to where it may want to go. So let's see the next candle. Okay, so great. And the next candle has actually broken the previous low with a displacement, right, with a fair value gap. The fair value gap, again, like I said, I will explain in another video, but as of right now, we can clearly see the cheapest area right now to go ahead and take a trade from is simply between candle 1, 2, and 3, and the second candle has been the one that has the displacement within it, but it's the third candle that actually broke the market. So we can see right here the market structure right there. So what we're going to now wait for the market to do is do whatever it wants to do, hopefully come back into this area, and then we're going to go short, right? So what I'll do here right now is enter my potential limit right there. Stop loss isn't going to go above here. It's going to go just a little bit above this candle right there. Okay, so what we're going to look for now is a simple liquidity target points. So I can automatically just go ahead and target this low right here. That would give me a simple 1 to 4. I mean, I could also target extra external levels of liquidity. We have numerous equal lows right here. So what I would go and do then, and I'll also make another video on strictly taking profits and liquidity points. And to be honest, on this one right here, I actually didn't move the stop loss correctly. I can now move it down to this area right here, right? Because this is the candle that broke the market and actually doesn't have any wick to the upside. So we would be safe if the market can go around there. So let's see how this trade plays out, and let's see what kind of price action and what type of reaction it gives us. So it's tagged us in very, very nicely, and the market's given us some beautiful price action. Let's take profit 1 hit, and we see that the market's now come straight back up, and most likely, if you've obviously trailed your stop losses, that would have been a potential break-even trade. So that would have been like a successful trade overall, right? Because the market has gone ahead and hit our take profit. I mean, if you kept it going, there's take profit 1 hit again. So you can see right here, the market really likes to dump and really respect those areas of displacement. So it's a very, very simple strategy. And you guys can see there that take profit 2 just also got hit as well. And that would have been a simple, nice 1 to 8 risk to reward. 1% on your platform challenge, 8% target. You've already hit that and you've passed your phase 1. So it's a very simple strategy. Let's move on to the second example. So here on the second example, again, following our rules, 15-minute time frame, number 1. Number 2, we're going to mark out our liquidity highs and our liquidity lows. So here's a liquidity high, as you can see right here. And we're going to go ahead and mark out our liquidity lows, right? Very, very simple. And now the time here is 7:45. So we're only going to look for a trade. So even if 7:45 candle broke this low, I would now make my new low wherever that new low is, right? That doesn't mean I'm going to now look for buys if the 7:45 candle was to break it and turn the other way. I'm only going to look for a trade once it's 8 a.m. So to help you guys understand that, we're going to go and put our vertical line here to show you this is where we're going to be looking for trades beyond. So let's see the next candle. Okay, ATM's done nothing, right? So that's fine. Now we're going to wait for a break, and there we have it. The sweep of the previous high right there, the market swept to the highs. So what's step number 4? When we've seen the market has swept a high, we're now going to look for the 1 minute reversal here to then trade it the opposite direction, right? Just as the model says right there. Okay, very, very simple. Let's jump down to the 1 minute time frame and follow our rules, because following our rules will make us profitable day traders. So we can see right here, the market has been making new higher lows, and we're simply just going to mark that off and track price as it goes along. So we're going to see the market make a higher low right here. There's another higher low right there. We're going to continue this and see that the market has actually made another higher low right here. And what I might just do is mark this off with a line instead, so you guys can see it clearly. And let's see if the market continues to go higher. Okay, it starts to break it now, great. So what I've seen there is the market actually break this previous low with some displacement. Notice how this is just a fully black candle. That just shows all sellers were in control right there. If you don't believe in sellers and buying pressure, that's fine. It just means it's a fully imbalanced candle, right? It's full of imbalance, full of sellers. So now we've seen the next candle confirm this and now create that beautiful gap for us right there as a fair value area, right? This is an area of displacement, and we could expect the market to come back into here and rebalance the market and then potentially continue dumping. So we're going to hopefully see the market at this point do whatever it wants, come back up into here and then come back down. And in this scenario, we'd actually put our stop loss above the candle high, which is simply that wick right there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right here is enter my sell limits and then put my stop loss above this high right here for 2.9 pips. Okay, and what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is target areas of liquidity. So the first area would be this low right here, the second area would be this low right here, and the third area would be this low right here, right? That could be a potential 1 to 14 risk to reward ratio. So let's see how this trade gets on. Just before actually the trade gets on, you can see right here that I actually do have my own trading academy for you guys that want to join for a one-time payment and have lifetime access to my full course, all the webinars, my Discord community, and the share trade ideas with 24/7 support. Make sure you click the link in the description and actually join the academy. It's a one-time payment and enrollment will be closing very, very soon. And for those of you who actually want to see my social proof and my other channel here, right here is Sniper Ads. Make sure you guys drop me a follow on there. All the proof is right here. If you guys, since it is a new channel and I've made a whole new Instagram for this, you guys can go ahead and message me for proof as well, and I'll get back to you. But let's get straight back into the video and let's see how this trade plays out. So you can see right here that the market's actually beautifully tagged us in. Notice how it's respected that very, very nicely. And this just happened at 8:59, 1 minute before our cut-off point, right? Our deadline. But now that we're in the trade, we have to let it run, right? We don't mean we close it now because it's 9 AM. We just let it carry on. So let's see how this trade continues. Beautiful price action, taking out take profit 1 right there, take profit 2 just about getting taken out right there in fact, and the market retracing. So this would have been potentially a solid trade right there. I mean, you could have just let that trade go out and that would have been a simple, let's just bring it back up to here, take profit 1 and 2 hit for another 1 to 10 risk to reward, right? So if you're trading on FTMO, for example, right there, a 1 to 10 risk to reward secured. Obviously take profit 3 not hit, but take profit 1 and 2, which is more than enough. There's no way you can take a loss on that trade by being up 10R, right? It's just impossible. So just wanted to show you guys right here, obviously when it just hit the take profit again, that was a simple sweep of liquidity. Notice how it attacked it as well, right? It just came into that area, attacked it just underneath, and then it continued back to the upside, right? This is why it's important to trade the stop losses and manage your risk whilst you're in a trade. But like I said, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. I don't want to make it overcomplicated. It's a simple rule-based system. I will be dropping many more videos like this to give you guys a lot more free value. I've been through years of ICT mentorship and different educators, and I've been through the whole lot. Been very overcomplicated, and my job here is to make it easy for you, because that's all I want a lot of other traders to go through, the easy process and not the hard difficult process, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Again, if you are interested in the service of the fast passing service, all the proof is in the description right there. Numerous testimonials and numerous accounts about to be passed from tomorrow. So if you guys want to see the proof of that, and if you see this video right now, go ahead and check in and see the update on that. But that's it from me now, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to seeing the next one. Peace.